Hello everyone, I'm Melinda, NailFanatic. This is our daily tarot for September 27, 2018. We're going to ring the bell and get this thing started, okay? Okay. Why don't you go ahead and take 3 cleansing breaths with me to ground ourselves into our reading. It's been a long and busy day for you, I'm sure. And let's see what are the messages that are going to come in for us today regarding now until a week out from now. The experiences, the energy will sit in our life. We may not always deal with the little nuances, but we definitely deal with the core root issues on this channel. So welcome to my brothers and sisters of humanity, those who've been attracted to this channel, those who are tuned in, tapped in, turned on, subscribed, and getting the notifications, and giving the thumbs up when you come into the room. All right, let's get started with this flashcard. Okay, it flipped right over in my palm. And the word of clarity that's coming out for us today is growth. The word growth is in the color orange. We're talking about sacral chakra, but we're talking about growth. We're talking about growth that is coming through the work and through choice. The bottom of the deck is study. So somebody's been choosing that they wanted growth. That's why you were studying. You were studying because you wanted growth. So somebody's adding to their list of skills and abilities through a certification course of some sort that you're taking. I feel like it's a 5-day or a 5-week course. It's something that's brief and quick, but it's going to add to your list of skills and abilities in a way that you find entirely viable and valuable, extremely valuable. It translates into compensation very well. But this is really a good kudos to all of us for being willing to do the work with ourselves anyways, just in life in general. Like we've been going through a lot of lessons. Some of the lessons are harder than others, but we've been going through them, and we've been doing the soul growth. We've been doing the work to grow and evolve and understand things in a new way. The flashcard that came out is the 7 dinosaurs. So there's a spiritual completion here and spiritual wholeness that is supported by our ancestors coming out to say hello. We love you. We're with you. We are calling you, guiding whatever it is you do. The bottom of the deck is the 6 tennis shoes. So 6 being a number of harmony, being a number of flow and reciprocation, is saying things are picking up speed. Things are going quickly. So when you look at growth, study, the harmony and the momentum and the pace of the 6 tennis shoes and the blessing of the ancestors, this is saying, congratulations, you're doing very well in meeting these karmic lessons, learning these karmic lessons. And karmic lessons is a term that I don't really feel is accurate, but I don't know of another way to describe these life lessons. They're life lessons. This is the things we learn as we evolve and grow as human beings. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what the tarot is going to talk about in regards to these messages for us today. Let's see what's going on, okay? Two more shuffles. So let's see. I have champagne with us. Let me just peek. I see Jen. I see Melinda. I see Sherry, baby. I see Sammy. Lovely to have you all with us. Welcome back. Okay. What do we need to talk about today, Lesser Scott? Okay. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Activating new things. Because of this growth, you're bringing in, first off, it's saying celebrate how far you've come on this journey. Celebrate all the changes you've made. Celebrate all the new ways you're bringing in, okay? The next card we're bringing out is the Magician. Yes, celebrate your magicianship, I'm hearing. Celebrate the fact that you have the power and using the power. You've been through a major change with the world falling out next in the reverse. You have already gone through this major change, and you've used your power in doing it. And you know that there's more to come. You started some new things as you let go of the old things. And I'm being reminded of yesterday the ask and receive, also making me feel like saying out with the old, in with the new. You know, you can sense with the Queen of Cups coming up, your psychic nature, your intuitive nature can sense these new beginnings. You can sense the reasons to celebrate. And even when something has happened in the recent past that made you a little bit down, and it had to do with bringing up those old emotions. That's what made you sad. It was something in your recent past. You had some old emotions coming up that brought you down a little bit. You kept pivoting and shifting. You refused to go too deeply into that negative emotion because you found it unnecessary. And you were right. It was unnecessary. It was coming up for a clearing. It wasn't coming up for holding on to. And so you're keeping your eyes focused on the Seven of Wands here, on your persistence, which is sitting up underneath the Magician. You say, I've begun to see how I have such a huge effect on the world around me, and I'm going to continue to make that decision to shift. The Queen of Coins is the next card coming out, saying in regards to this, it's going to help you get your hands on whatever your goal is. You have the guidance, and the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So this is the meditation. This is receiving that divine communication. This is quieting yourself so you could hear how to move past whatever was the pain. So I do feel like for some of you, this past pain had to do with feeling a lack of reciprocation, feeling like you were being taken advantage of for your money or your body, or feeling like you were, for somebody, this was a cheating situation where there was a three-party situation that you were unaware of. It was not like you were privy and party to the situation. You were unaware of this three-party situation that was going on, and that was the pain that you had to rehash and look at again. The world in reverse is also saying you had to look again at what you used to find to be the most valuable thing. I feel that in the past there was a marriage to a water sign person, and the person, it's like they brought out their old bag of tricks and got back to the same old thing, and you had to shut it down. But again, in recent past, you had to reopen and look at that because the emotions came up. It was a cycle of life where old situations and circumstances come up in your memory to see where you sit with them today. And so with that all, with that coming out, I see that, you know, you're taking your power and moving in a new direction, in a powerful new direction. I have the Two of Wands and the Sun coming out next. So it's saying that, you know, you're taking your power and you're moving into a place that just feels better. You're moving into a place where things is more open. Things are more plain to see is what I'm hearing. So, you know, if you moved out of that relationship and you're a new one, I feel like somebody's reflecting on this new relationship, thinking about how open and how transparent the relationship is, how immediately visible everything is in this relationship. Open communication, no secrets, everything is out in the open now. And also, it's like you moved into a more joyous place. You moved into a place where you're just feeling better. It's like a feeling free, like you were finally released from captivity, okay? And yes, you're taking great pride and joy in your life and indulging in all of the pleasures. You have the Nine of Coins coming out as our last card here, saying that you're enjoying the wealth and the beauty and the luxury in life that's available to you. You're not sitting stagnant and wondering about who's doing what behind your back. You don't have any of that stuff to be considering. And so that adds to the quality of your life right now. So let's see for our male viewers, men, what is the message for the men? And I'm getting that you're going to get your card today from the Magical Unicorns deck. So here we go. What is the message for my male viewers today? If you are in a man's body, this card is for you. If you are watching this channel, everything up until now was for you, but this is particularly for my men. Okay. It says, finish what you've started. You've started something important. Now it's time to complete it. Gentlemen, I'm hearing we've been dealing a lot lately with issues of fear, of moving through to new ways, and because you tried some things before, they didn't work out the way you wanted them to, but now it's time for you to push through and get into finishing what you started. You have to finish this. What is it? You started this journey. You started making plans to move. You started making changes in your career. You started making, this is also a self-evolution. It's like somebody started a spiritual plan or a diet plan or an exercise routine. There's something you started, guys, and it's something that you needed in your life. It's something that's going to help you move past the mountains that used to block you. And so what is this that you started? I feel a strong urge to tell you, you know how this is spiritually related to you, but there is something physically attached to it, okay? So finish it. I also heard, whoever you are, you got this piece of art that's sitting up halfway done. Finish the piece of art. Overall, gentlemen, there is a message that when you start a project, you want to finish the project, because leaving things undone leaves an undone energy in your life, and you don't need any more of that. You want to complete things, let them finish, so that way everything can come full circle. And when you complete that project that's been sitting there, just sitting there staring at you for so long, and you're like, yeah, I'll get to it, and you keep passing it up and passing it by. Yeah, when you finally sit down and finish that, it's got links to other things in your life that will come full circle as well for you too. For my ladies, I heard that you're getting the Journey of Love card, so let's see what message is coming for my ladies. What is a message for my female viewers? If you're female, this message is for you. Okay, here we go. It says the communal dance. This is card number 5, okay? So this is a bit of Hierophant energy. So this is doing what is right, socially acceptable, okay? So, but also communal dance is coming up, talking to me about being with the community, being with the family. So ladies, I'm getting a couple of messages here. First off, somebody needs to get out and you need to go dancing. You need to go dance and shake and let some of this energy escape, because you're holding on to a lot of energy, and this is a safe way to escape. All of you ladies understand you are blessed and supported and protected. Your ancestors are watching in the spirit realm. No matter where you walk, you should understand that it's like 7 angels standing around you at all times. This energy equaling an energy of 7 angels, equaling spiritual completeness. Love Source God is always with you in all that you do, okay? Also, it's saying that you have learned something so important that it and your application of it, ladies, affects the community. So when you apply what you've been learning, apply what you've been studying in your life, it has a large scale effect on the whole community. And I do feel like we are talking about all this vibration raising and this shifting that we've been doing. We've been learning how to shift basically the whole time I've been doing this channel. That is a consistent message that comes out. We have to be willing to shift our emotions, our attention, and our speech patterns to ones that are more wholesome. And so, ladies, I feel also a reference to you from the full moon that just passed. I'm hearing in 5 days to 5 weeks, you're gonna see something going on in the community that is a full circle completing for you. And I'm hearing 5 days. So the full moon was on the 24th, so we're talking about the energy of tomorrow, the 28th, okay? So those are our general. Thank you for tuning in for that. Let's see who won that raffle reading today. Anybody can win as long as you put your ticket in. The tickets are only $1. Go to the website and get your name in the bucket. Tickets are $1 each if you want it. Okay, that was way too many. But the cool part is I only have one that is face up. Okay, so here we go. Carla, regarding romance. Here we go. Okay. So which deck do I need to use? Okay. Using the Universe Has Got Your Back deck, Carla. Okay, this is it. I am the loving energy of the universe. Okay. I am the loving energy of the universe is a affirmation that's going to help attract for you more love. Yeah. Okay. And all of your romantic experiences, regardless of how long or short they come and go and stay and last and all of that stuff, is always to bring out this love, because that love experience is so valuable. And I hear, but I don't want to be used like that. It's not that you're being used like that. It's that you serve a purpose in that way of being that loving energy. So let me pull some clarification about what is the situation here that we're to talk about. Okay, here we go. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I see that somebody has contacted you. They contacted you. I feel like this was somebody from your past that you were upset with. You got upset with somebody in the past, and now you heard from them. When you heard from them, you shut them down. You said, I am going to just mind my own business. I'm more happy with my single life, and I'm about to go about my business. I am not finna sit up here. I'm not going to sit up here and get mixed up with you again. So whoever this was that you had to cut out because they came back, and in the past, again, they did something that was very hurtful, and it couldn't be undone, and it left you upset. You were surprised because you thought it was a fair and balanced relationship, and come to find out something happened, and no, it wasn't. It was the feelings were not mutual is what I'm hearing. So what you had to do is cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. And I'm hearing, okay, so has this not happened yet? Or has this already happened? Okay, yeah, this has not happened yet is what I'm hearing. So I'm talking about it as though it's already happened because that's how I see it. But this is something that's coming up for you. You're going to get a message from somebody from your past, possibly a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Whoever this was from your past, there was sadness in the separation. There was sadness in the parting. And the thing what I'm hearing is for you You are the loving energy of the universe. And so it doesn't mean that you have to say yes to everything. Even in your saying, no, I'm not willing to accept that back into my life, that is a administration of love. Okay, it is offering love. Why? Because there's somebody better suited for that person, where they're at in their mentality and how they like to approach life, for that person that will get along with that person better, that will indulge them. In other words, for those who like the drama, there's always the drama loving. Go find a couple over there. Okay, and so yeah, you will speak your mind. You will maintain your dignity. You will speak in a ladylike manner, and you will kindly reject any offers or propositions, because you know that there's something better. This is definitely not an option, and you do have options. And even if they're not immediately presented in your face, you'd rather hold space for other options. So that's what I'm getting for you, Carla. You'll have to write to me and let me know about how that resonates with you, especially if this has not yet happened. Like I'm reading, like I'm hearing, it's not yet happened. As that unfolds, let me know. But I'm looking at something in this week, okay? So with all that being said and done, thank you for your time, your energy, your love, your shared vision of this enlightenment for all of us. And that reminds me of something I want to show you real quick. So give me just 1 second. I have drawn for you a picture about, it was explaining vibration and how cross vibrations don't match. Do you remember how we had this conversation? You have to match vibration. High vibration has a different wavelength pattern than low vibration. Well, I went shopping for some spiritual books and found this book. It's called Enlightenment and Invisibility. It's Maharishi's supreme offer to the world, to every individual, and to every nation. So, okay, in the beginning of this book, they have an image of the Meissner effect, okay? And if you look at this, it shows pretty much what I was talking about, but in a different way, a more scientifically well thought out way. So I just thought I'd share that with you. So if you have an interest to study more in vibration and how vibration attracts vibration and frequency works, like this is scientific stuff, the Meissner effect, go look it up. But this is a diagram, and it shows how low vibrations are and how low vibrations allow everything to pass through them, and how a high vibration, there is a coherent collective state, yes, it's untouchable. It's unaffected by the mass energy. So you'll have to check it out. I'm sure there's a better way to explain it. I am not a scientist, but I wanted to share that with you. So I will be back tomorrow with another reading for you. Stay tuned and tapped and turned on, and stay full of love and peace and happiness. My website is LPHtarot.com. Go check it out at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.